So we're looking beautiful. Just came from pressure washing the boat, and we've decided to just put together a little clip about why we decided to go on the journey that we have with the boat, and why we're doing it together. But from me personally, something to ponder, and the reason why, part of the reason why for me I'm so excited about doing this is a quote that I heard on a favourite show at the moment, Sons of Anarchy, as spoken by Handsome Jax, when he said, "I'm sick to death of living my life for greedy men who want nothing more than money." You can take it as literally as you want and relate it to my life, or you can overthink it, but it resonated with me, and it's part of the reason why I'm excited about doing this. For me, it's my time to live. So I'm going to hand you over to Darren, who loves the camera, who's going to talk a bit about why he's doing it and why we're doing it together. So there's Handsome Darren.
Yeah, I'm the man with no money Jax was talking about. Alright, so yeah, a little bit about me. Some of my friends do and have described me as batshit crazy. I think I'm perfectly normal and everybody else is batshit crazy personally. So the boat. Yeah, I only got into sailing probably 6 months ago. Started with a little 14-foot catamaran with a friend, G'day Gilligan, and then bought a mirror dinghy, and then 6 months later here we are with a 34-foot Bruce Roberts, and that came about because I always wanted to live on a sailboat. So when I was about 19, yeah, I seriously thought about living aboard a boat while my friends were talking about buying houses and stuff. I wanted that alternative to the mortgage and being tied in one spot for the next 40 years. But then I met someone, got married, had kids, so that kind of flew out the window. So here we are now, 46 years old, and once the whole world went batshit crazy with Corona, I thought, well, it's time to actually start putting into place a plan to live the way I want to live. So I put in a 10-year plan that I was going to just knuckle down and save and buy a boat in 10 years to live aboard. I've got a 10-year-old son, so I was going to wait until he was 18. Talking to Steph about it, and we decided, well, instead of waiting 10 years, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone 10 years, we'd look for a fixer-upper. So we looked at the Bruce Roberts, so it was being used as a liveaboard, and I should add that Steph and I have only been together for 6 months, although we've known each other a lot longer, since high school, on and off. We've lost contact, been in contact. So yeah, we looked at the boat and both fell in love with it, and yeah, now we own it, and now the real fun begins. And we figured, well, if a relationship can last through restoring an old steel sailboat, then yeah, surely we can survive through actually sailing that said sailboat once it's all up and operational. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And get the camera off me now. Thank you very much.
Boat's out the water. It's been pressure cleaned, and now we're just waiting to hear back from the crane company to let us know whether we can go ahead and get it craned to its final resting position while we work on it. So hopefully that will happen on Friday. That's the big one. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a boat be lifted by a crane. So we're excited, we're nervous, but most of all we're excited to get to work, get dirty, get down and dirty, and start restoring it and making it our own. Getting the name change happening.
The name. Spin it here.
The name. All right, hang on a sec. Darren's going to tell you about the name. Alright, so the name.
So the name Sink or Swim came about because that's pretty much how I've lived an interesting life. I believe when I'm sliding into my grave laughing that I'll regret all the things I didn't do rather than the things I did do that blew up in my face. So yeah, my whole life has just been jump in, 2 feet, embrace it, and if it works, what a great experience. If it doesn't, well, I've learnt a lesson. As I said previously, Steph and I have only been together for 6 months. So yeah, the name Sink or Swim was come about because that's kind of how I live, and I'm pretty happy that Steph's decided to come along for the journey, and we've both jumped in feet first, and yeah, it's going to be a sink or swim. So let's hope we swim.
Okay folks, it's cleaning day today. There's nothing glamorous about this job. We've got a dirty boat, we've got to clean it. It's get the pressure wash out and spray it, try and get all the stuff off it, so that next week it's ready for the crane to come pick it up, put it in its spot, and then we can start sanding and getting all the paint off, ready for a repaint. We'll take some footage along the way. Ciao! Like a true tradie, smoke in mouth, thongs,
Flannelette shirt.
Stripping off, ready to work.
My Chinese safety boots on.
That could be determined as racist.
I've got Chinese friends.
Darren,
Yo.
tell us how you're feeling about cleaning.
Really looking forward to it. It's out the water, we can clean it next week, crane over there, and get stuck in. Say hi, Steph. Step 1, pressure wash. But she's pretty clean, so
being very environmentally conscious, we've got to pick up all of the bits of crap that have come off the bottom of the boat and chuck them in the bin.
I'm just getting them all closer together so when it dries out it's easier to...
Because we don't want it going back in there. Looking a lot cleaner, and it's blue underneath. Somewhere along the lines it was blue. Still heaps of work to do. There you go, there's a close up. We've still got to scrape all of that crap off. Not a clean job. Not glamorous, but what we've been waiting for. There's Darren. Because it's the start of getting it back in the water. Happy?
Happy. I'll give it a bit of a scrape while we're here.
Yep.
Because missed out on sex this morning to do this, so may as well make the most of it. So if anybody wonders why a Sailboat doesn't just rust up, these things here, which you can see ours are shot to shit, are zinc anodes. So they're just bits of zinc, one here, one there, a couple on the boat. This one's completely gone. So these are sacrificial. So you bolt these onto your boat and these will rust and stop your boat from rusting. And till they get like that. And then I'll go, screw you zinc, I'm going to rust your boat. If Steph comes around here, I've got the perfect job for Steph. This little through hole here. Steph's got to stick her fingers and stuff in there and clean it out later because that's the poo pipe from the toilet.
Fuck you.